Wasn't this a familiar situation? Okay, well, I've got some explaining to do. I at least feel like I do. First of all, new series. This is gonna be new series, by the way. I mean, I'm pretty sure there hasn't been any Shovel Knight content on this channel yet, so you probably gathered that. But yeah, new series. Let's play Shovel Knight. Yada yada. And my main point is, I have not had a complete like series, like a complete Let's Play since probably 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years, maybe just a year, I don't know. Whenever I did the Undertale Let's Play, and I had a lot of fun with that, and I finished it, and it was great. And, like, I had so much fun making it, and we got all the way through 2 playthroughs of it, 3 if you count hard mode, but that was just like 2 episodes. But I had so much fun with that series, and then after that, I just kept trying to do like, I don't know, like blind Let's Plays of games that I was really interested in, but I just didn't have as much fun like making the videos or recording the videos. Like, I had fun recording, I'd say, but it just didn't feel the same. And at this point, I'm just saying, I don't care that I haven't finished a series in forever. I'm gonna start another series right now. I really wanted to finish One Shot, but I don't know, I was having fun with the game, but I just kept having audio problems. Like, the first episode had audio problems, I kept having more, and I kept having to replay stuff in the game over and over, because it auto-saves without, you know, any option to stop auto-saving. So, yeah, rather than having to play through, like, 6 episodes worth of One Shot again, for, like, whatever amount of time to get the audio just right again, I figured I'm just gonna set it aside and try something else. Or rather, try something that worked before and, you know, I haven't done since for whatever reason. I'm gonna play a game that I really like, and there's a test file, just to see if it recorded properly. But I'm gonna play a game that I've played numerous times in my own time, one is probably one of my favorite games ever, just like Undertale was, and just have fun with it. Show you guys the game, which, if you haven't played this game already, I'd actually be very surprised because it's extremely popular. But, you know, whatever. I love this game. I have so much fun playing it. I feel like if I did a series on this one, it would end up being similar, at least, to how the Undertale one went, where I had so much fun recording. All I'm trying to say is I'm trying to have a fun series again. And, yeah, we're just gonna get this started. So yeah, let's get into this thing. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. I mean, if it's called the Tower of Fate, you'd probably assume, well, never mind. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed, and Shield Knight was gone. Almost as if it were fate. Yeah. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. I mean, what else is he gonna do with a shovel? Except, you know, dig and farm and shit. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. No nickels, no dimes, only quarters. Well, actually, no, it's the opposite. Said no quarter. So only nickels and dimes. God damn it. Now the tower is unsealed and devastation looms, a new adventure is about to begin. Horrible jokes aside, let's finally start getting into the game. I say finally as if that was a long cutscene, but I don't know. I'd say I'm not usually a huge fan of cutscenes, but, you know, I can appreciate them. But this game just really makes me want to get into the gameplay, because holy crap, do I love it. I'm also, like, a big fan of platformers, which is odd, because I haven't really played a lot of them recently. I don't know. Like, this is going to be my first time jumping back into a good platformer in quite a while, so I'm actually pretty excited. Not that I haven't played this game already, like, crazy amount of times. I don't even know how many times. Although I haven't played it all the way through on PC, which is what I'm doing right now, because obviously I don't have the, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but I don't have the ability to record on any other platform, so. I originally bought this game on the 3DS, and I play it on there, like, all the time. I played this, I played the DLC Plague of Shadows, and I'm probably gonna do a follow-up series on that, just because that is almost like a completely different game. So I would love to do that too if this if Shovel Knight goes well. Oh my god, I missed that jump. Come on, let's do it. All right. Another thing too, I'm extremely greedy in this game, because gold is important, and getting a lot of gold, of course, is really important. So I'm going to try to... There will be plenty of times where I'm going to be risking my life for no reason, just because I want to grab like one tiny little blue gem that's worth like, I don't know, like 5 gold or something. And like, it wouldn't mean anything for me to miss it, but I just gotta have it, man. I gotta have it. Gotta have it all. Alright. There's also going to be like a new kind of series for me, commentary-wise, because I've never tried commentating over a platformer, so it's going to be kind of weird. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on at once, and I got to keep up my concentration. Don't know why I say concentration like that, but you know, whatever. It's a new me, it's a new game, it's a new genre. Let's get into it. Alright. So right off the bat, you'll see this game has a lot of similarities to older Nintendo platformers, like specifically like, I don't know, like, well, you haven't seen most of the similarities yet, but you have seen probably like, if you're familiar with like DuckTales on the SNES, he has a move where he can like bounce on his cane and stuff. Well, that's exactly what we're doing here with the shovel, so that's a huge nod to DuckTales right there. But also the graphics are just really similar to SNES graphics, aside from the fact that it uses more colors, I think, than the SNES could handle. But aside from that, it's like a huge love letter to old pixel art 8-bit games, and I don't know, you know how much I love that art style with how much I love Undertale and all that. So, yeah, and then like later in the game you'll see like the world map is really similar to Mario 3, and the structure of how the levels work and the bosses is extremely similar to Mega Man. So it's kind of obvious that this game got a huge like fan base right when it came out, just because it was so similar to so many classics that people had already like started saying are like the best games of all time, you know, and like it's crazy. Like there's just so much good like shit. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought there. There's just so much good. Just leave it at that. This game has a lot of good, and that's good. Jeez, how did I even manage to dig it like that? I guess that's what I get for trying to dig while commentating. I think that's the thing I'm worried about most in this series, is that since this is like an action platformer, I'm gonna get extremely distracted by my own commentary and then just screw everything up. But I have played this game numerous times, like I said, so I am very familiar with like secrets and enemy placement and, you know, different techniques for beating bosses and all that. So I'm thinking I'll do well, but I'm still very nervous about particular levels and areas of the game where I'm probably going to be dying quite a lot. So that should be entertaining or excruciating, depending on how you typically view those types of things. So yeah, good luck there. Wow. I just wished my viewers good luck on enjoying my content. Is that conceited or self-deprecating? I don't even know. And do I care? I mean, just the fact that I brought it up probably seems to show that I care. But yeah, this is like a good portion of the level. Like, this first level does a great job of showing off how, like, secrets can literally be anywhere. They can be behind walls that you have to break. They can be up ladders that you have to climb. Blech. Weird. Just randomly ran out of breath there. That was odd. But, yeah, there's so many different places to find secrets in this game. And I don't think you can on this level, but later we'll even be able to, like, break these checkpoints. And they'll give us gold. But, of course, if you break the checkpoint, it won't respawn you there anymore. I probably won't do that in this series, just because I'm trying to not make it take even longer than it's probably already going to. But, you know, it's an interesting way to give yourself a challenge. And plus, it could give you a huge boost in gold, because it does give you a lot of gold for doing it. Oh, nice, the gem didn't fall. That's all I really cared about. The little vase-looking things are magic. And we can't exactly use those yet, because we don't have any items that actually use any of our magic yet. So, Okay, this one I always hate this dragon, because if you kill him in just the wrong spot, all the gold will just fall down the pit. And speaking of falling down the pit, I nearly just did. So thank God I corrected that and didn't fall down. Also, I don't think any of the gold fell down there, which is probably the first time that's ever happened for me, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm pretty hyped. Damn it. It wasn't that much gold that we lost there, but whatever. I wasn't sure if he was gonna walk off the edge, but I was a little too nervous to go over and initiate combat, because I thought maybe you would drop me in there, and I'd much rather the gold fall down there than I fall down there, because you lose a lot of gold for dying, and you can get it back, but if it's in a difficult spot and you don't have the most useful item, or one of the most useful items in the game to retrieve it, which we'll be seeing later, then it can be extremely difficult to get your money back if you fall down a pit, specifically. So, this guy, I'm not even going to try to get that gold, because, like, I don't even think it's possible. Wish it was, but doesn't seem like it. Anyway, we also picked up one of these earlier, but I completely forgot to mention it. Oh wait, no, never mind. But earlier in one of those chests or one secret area or something, we picked up like a little piece of paper with like a note on it. And it's just a musical note, or like music notes, or a music score, I don't know. It's one of the collectibles in this game. It's like, you know, the classic collectathon sort of item, like the stars in Mario, or like the orbs in Spyro, or dragon eggs, or whatever. You just pick those up and, you know, give them to a character in the hub world. Now, of course, we haven't met that character yet, but we will probably meet him shortly. But anyway. I knew you'd show your... Oh, crap. My recording software is covering that part of the text. I did not think this through. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. I'm actually just guessing that word. I have no idea if he actually said face. You guys should see it fine, but... Jeez. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Nothing? I'm assuming. Oh god, this is gonna be awful. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress, and her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the Bled Tower. Jesus. The tower. I don't know why I said it like that. But none of that matters, because after the Enchantress doesn't go through me. Oh my god, I really wish I could move that text box. Wait, let me try something. Can I just move? Oh my god, I can move the thing that's blocking it. I'm an idiot. Well, now it's down in the lower corner, so won't have to ever deal with that again. Steal thy shovel! Alright, so this is actually a really easy fight. So I'm hoping I can get through it without getting hit, because I have done it before. And there are achievements in this game, but I think I already... Damn it. I think I already got that achievement, so it doesn't really matter. But you can do this, and it'll damage him. And there's another achievement for killing him with that move. And like, I don't know what it's called, but I kind of want to try to do it here, just because it makes me feel cheeky, killing him with his own attack. So I'm gonna get one more hit on him, and then we'll just wait for it. Okay, that was really weird. I've never seen him just stand still for no reason. Come on. There we go. Nice. Yeah. We did it. So yeah, it's not really a hard achievement to get, I think. But, I don't know, it's still fun to do. Like, that was my first thought when I did this fight, I think. It's like, oh man, can I kill him with that move? And you can. And it's just really cool. They add so many, like, little mechanics in here that I really like. That's one of the best things about this game, I think, is the polish. Got that polish. But anyway, this will be a recurring scene after each level, where we won't have this dream necessarily after each level, but after every level you will be resting at a campfire, and it will restore your health and all that. But the main thing is that every now and then you'll have this dream, and you must catch her. Now, frankly, actually, I don't even know what happens if you don't catch her, but I mean, come on, why wouldn't you catch her? That'd be kind of rude. You can also dig out this campfire, and that's another achievement called, like, forest fires, or only you can stop forest fires or something, I don't know. But you get a lot of gems for it, or gold, or whatever. So it's pretty useful to always remember to dig those up. Anyway, now we're venturing into the village. And this is what I was talking about with like Mario 3 and everything. Because this world map is like straight out. I just bumped my mic. This map is straight out of Mario 3. So, it'll be even more clear how similar it is later. Because, like, I don't know, it's crazy. Halt! No weapons! We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. Oh, haha, that's no weapon, just a shovel. You may enter then. Don't forget. Press up to talk to... Okay, yeah. Tutorials. And I'm not going to talk to the people walking in the background. They're kind of useless, to be honest. But I will talk to the bard. Hail, traveler! I am but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets. My entire repertoire lays scattered across the land. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me, and I shall reward you handsomely. You're making me a little... That's making me a little uncomfortable, the way he said handsomely. I don't know. Whoa, you have 2 music sheets. Magnificent. Take 500 gold for each. This is one of the best ways to get gold in this game, is to just give this guy all his music and he will give you ludicrous amounts of gold. It's wonderful. Let's see here. Oh, you found Strike the Earth. Ah, ostinato trumpet triplets. Is there anything you can't render with pure magic? Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform for you at any time. Just ask. So yeah, exactly that. If we could just ask him to play me a song, he will do just that. And if you have any collected songs, he will play them. And I feel like some of these you just get by default because they're pretty basic songs, but you can also take songs from boss fights or the village. It'll just play the village song, which is already playing. There's one, I think this plays when you fight Black Knight? Okay, no. Which one of these? God, I cannot remember at all. It must be one of these. Strike the Earth? Nope. Yeah, there we go. So you could take the song that you played, like, that played during any boss fight, any level, or anything, and he'll just play it for you. And it's also really funny is I'm pretty sure this character is supposed to represent, like, Jake Kaufman, who's the composer for the game, and honestly one of the best video game composers, period. Like, seriously, look him up, his music's great. But, yeah, he just kind of plays music for you and rocks out on his lute, or whatever. It's pretty nice. Anyway, this guy will give you food that increases your max health if you give him a meal ticket. Where do you get meal tickets? Get them from this goat. Ah, decisions. Should I extend my magic or health, or just eat a tin can? Why not buy a meal ticket and help narrow my options? Oh, why yes, I would love to buy a meal ticket. So yeah, that was 1,000 gold, and basically you just buy a meal ticket from him, and you can give it to this guy, the gastronomer. A meal ticket? Hand it to me. I'll get to work on my best recipe. I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less, so bon appetit and pardon the mess. I did not even realize he rhymed there. That's incredible. I've actually never noticed that before. That's really nice. And what do we have to eat on such a fine day? Meatloaf? Steak? I don't know, it's something. But whatever it was, tasted good because we got 1 more unit of health. And another thing we can buy is magic. Like I said, there are relics that we'll be able to use our magic, and, you know, it's always good to have more anything, so, I don't know. 1 more use out of your relics? Oh yes, of course. I can increase your maximum magic, good. Oh, but no relics yet. What? I can't. Yeah, you have to find some relics, dude. Hey, come on. Chester, down the ladder, he always has the weirdest things. Wait, what was I doing? Yes, down this ladder, there is more. There are these people, who I will probably talk to later. And also to the right, there are even more people. But that's Chester over there on the right that she wanted us to talk to. But first, I want to go over here, because there's a music note. And I want to talk to this guy. Troupple Acolyte. Hello, fish friend. All hail the Troupple Knight. Or Troupple King. Bleh. Get confused. Who? You've never heard of the Troupple King? Half trout and half apple, pronounced like mouthful. He's one of the forest gods, here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth. If you ever visit the sacred grotto, hold your chalice aloft and the Troupple King will appear. As it happens, I have been entrusted to sell Troupple chalices to believers. Would you like one? Yes, I definitely would like both of these chalices, actually. Because these are very important. Like, extremely important. Because after we go see the Troupple, I think it'll be clear. Be easier to just show you than to explain it, I think. And anyway, let's talk to Chester. Psst. Hey, blue guy, you wouldn't believe the merchandise I've got for you today. Why not have a look? And he does indeed have some pretty good things for sale. The Chaos Sphere I'm probably going to hold off on because I hardly ever use the Chaos Sphere. But a very useful item I was talking about earlier in the level, the fishing rod. Cast into a pit and wait for a bite. There will be times where we can fish for certain, well, fish that will do various types of things. But one of the most useful uses for the fishing rod is if you end up falling down a pit and your money's on the bottom of the screen and you can't possibly stand or jump down there without dying, you can use the fishing rod and fish up all your money and dough or whatever. And it's really cool. Like, you can actually save a lot of money with this thing. Anyway, let's talk to this angry toad. Hey, Shovel Knight, I know things are tough, but don't throw in the trowel. Okay, I was thinking of a different toad. This guy's the one that gives you all the puns. I love this guy. Psh, that King Knight. You give him an inch and he thinks he's a ruler. Good. It's good stuff. I think there's also another achievement for listening to all of his puns, but I don't want to waste too much time here. To be honest. I mean, I love puns, but I got a schedule to keep. Anyway, they got another secret over here, and we have this character just sort of hidden away on all by her lonesome. Mona. I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for. Well, as long as I'm stranded here. Shall we pass the time with a little game? I'll just need 100 gold first. Sure, I'll finish off the episode with this quick little minigame. Alright, I'll conjure up some things, and you can hit them toward the targets for points, okay? Okay, let's see if I can do this in one try. It's not ridiculously... Oh, okay, well, I already missed the first. Basically, I have to hit these onto these targets, and you get points. And so far, I'm doing awful. Yeah, you have to get a certain amount of points, and then she will give you a gift, or a reward, or whatever. Okay, cool, I hit it. Nice! Nice! Oh, I missed the good one. That's really bad. I only got 1 point there. I'm really low on points right now. Oh, shit. Come on. Also, if you hear my controller, sorry about that, but not much I can do. This game is, like, really aggressive, or at least I need to get really aggressive with my button pressing. So you're probably going to be hearing a lot of clicking. That's what I'm trying to say. Got 131 points. Good job, I guess. Take this and come back if you get bored again. I don't think I was even close. You did get a little gold for that, but there is a better prize that you can give, so I think I'll keep trying to do this, and I'll just cut to when I finally do well enough to actually get the prize. So, see you guys then. Shit. Okay, I finally got it. That was like my 4th try, but man, you got 174 points. Yawn. Well, color me impressed. We actually got it, even though she still seems so disinterested in how well we did. We actually did manage to get enough points to impress her enough to get us that musical note. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and pass off these music scores to the old bard there and end the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I guess in the episode, next episode, we'll cover the rest of this little wonderful village. Maybe go check out the Troupple King, fill up our chalices, and check out the next level. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new episode for this new series. And yeah, in the next episode, I'll go ahead and do what I just said I will do. Yay for repetitiveness. Alright, see you guys then. Peace.